Okay, now I need... Hi, if anyone's there. I'm now looking for... I'm now looking for that plus button. Oh, wait. No. Oh, shoot, guys, I'm so sorry. Wait, send invites. You're just going to have to put up with me doing this for a minute. Search. Miranda. Oh, God, guys, I can't... I looked at all the instructions. Send request. Let's see if that works. I looked at all the instruction guys and I learnt them. And I've come across my first stumbling block because it says touch the plus button. I don't have a plus button. And now it says waiting for Miranda. Miranda, if you can hear me. Otherwise, it's just us guys, isn't it? I can pretend to be everyone else. If anyone wants to put on the comments here where that plus button is to get... no, let me try Michelle. Hang on, so sorry. Michelle Gomez, official. She's official, sending request. But why can't I send more? Oh no. Hi. Hang on. Wait. This one. Richard, I'm sending you one now. Anybody? Guys, I've updated it. I updated it this morning. Nothing's coming up that says what my instructions were. Jeez. Hang on. What's that one? Nope. I wish I'd prepared a song or something. There's no plus sign. I'm sorry, guys. I might have to go on off and come on again. Richard, Miranda, Richard. It's only letting me pick one. The good thing is there's over 2,000 people watching me figure out the internet. Hello. We just
I need to turn off the sound.
But now, so on my instructions, it said press the plus button and now you can add up to 3 people. Mine doesn't.
I don't know. I just went under your name and clicked your name and then it said request to join and I requested to join.
Okay. Michelle,
and then did you let me in or had you already let me in?
Well, I had sent a request. So
right.
Maybe that's why it just let you in. And
yeah,
now,
I imagine the request is yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Michelle, put my name at the door.
Right. Michelle or Richard, if you can see us or hear us, well, I don't know what to do because it doesn't have a plus button. Wait, it says question here. No.
Well,
okay.
If they're on there, they should go click on Lucy Davis. There's an arrow pointing down next to it and request to join through there if they can see us at the moment.
Oh my God, guys.
Oh, someone's ringing the doorbell. I don't believe it.
Your doorbell? Okay,
go.
That's all right. She's getting the door, guys. And I'm just sitting here. So much to say on my own, which I don't. I gave Gracie a treat to keep her occupied, and she's not eating it, which never happens, probably because it's not a can. Anyway, I got the updates for Instagram. I was told it says we could add up to 3 people, and Miranda, I don't know about you, but I can't see any other button on here that brings anybody in.
No,
no.
Oh, what is that? Oh.
That was me. I reversed the screen.
Live
Guys, I'm
now.
so sorry.
Can you see, are there any texts coming through from Richard and Michelle?
I have nothing coming through. Wait there, Miranda. Let me text them. Who's everyone if I text, right?
They might just be a bit late. Yeah. They might just be a bit late.
Well, Michelle texted me. Oh, they have to press your name and send the request. Okay, Michelle. Richard just said, here, see me. Richard. Hello. Hi. No. Oh, just says report.
Yeah, you go
Richard.
on the live.
Yeah.
Go on the live where it says Lucy Davis at the top. There's an arrow next to it. Click that. And then underneath it says request to join.
So, Richard, did you hear that? So go to me, go to my page and request to join.
He's laughing.
You guys could just have a nap while this happens. Richard is there. He's here. But, oh my God. I did everything I was told to do. It won't let me.
You want me to go off and see if I go off, if Richard come on, if it's a case of that you can only have two people?
Okay, then you can come back on again. Now you know.
I don't know how I go off, but I might just have to go off entirely or something. Why don't I just click off? Hang on, I don't know how to leave to exit. All right, I'm just going to click this button, leave for a second.
But then come back.
Yeah, I will come back.
Okay. Oh no, not do you what? Oh. See, how has I've had loads of requests from others, but not Richard. 180 others request to be in the live video. I'm so sorry, I can't invite. We won't leave you, I promise. It just might be, oh shoot. Hang on, let me find Richard. I'm going to request you again. See if you see it and press on yes or agree or something. Richard. Okay. Miranda went off to see if we can get you on. Can you hear me?
Can you see me?
Yeah. Can you see me?
This is like I'm an Instagram live virgin. This is the first time.
This is when we need like Kenan or Gavin or Jazz or someone to like just tell us what we're doing.
I can't see myself.
Oh, you can't? Can you see me?
Yeah.
Which is all we need, Richard. It's all we need.
That's all I need. I don't actually
but I can see you. Can someone else reply and say if you can see Richard?
I can't even see the comments.
No.
Yeah, this half of the screen is
Richard, I don't know what's happening.
Good by
let me see if I can now send a request to someone else.
So weird.
Right now.
I might, can you? Okay.
Yeah. Well, the good news, Richard, is we've got over 4,000 people see us be morons.
Watching this catastrophe.
It is. I mean, Miranda and I did a live, the two of us, several months ago, and it took us about 90 years to get on. Oh, we can see both of you, they said. That's great. All right. Okay. So here's what I think should happen. The four-way works in India. And loads of people said the four-way, if you update, works now. Oh, Richard went. I don't know where he went. That's funny. Okay. Do you have to do a different type of live for the group live? I think you're right that we can't have more than two people. We were just then told that we could. Where did you go, Rich? Hang on. Richard. Coyle. I'm sending you a request, Rich, if you can. I think then we'll just have to do. There you are again. I think, can you hear me, Rich?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so I think what we should do is like chat for 10 minutes and then I'll go off and bring Miranda on. Then you can go off and bring Michelle on.
Okay, well, how do I can't, all I can see is you at the top of my screen and the bottom half is some writing.
Oh God, guys.
And I can't tell it's just some writing and stuff, and it says go live with you or decline.
Click on that. Click on go live with me.
Yeah, but it's not vanishing. It's just there. It's very weird.
Guys, very sorry.
I can see Gracie behind you as well. She's got in there. She's photo bombing. There it is.
Let's photo bomb. All right. So is there any questions that you have for us
I can't read the comments,
I
by
can
the way.
read for you.
You can read, okay.
And then we could do a few minutes, and then I'll go and bring you and Miranda can. This couldn't be more of a success. I can't see who wrote that. That's Jack. That's my nephew. Jack, come on. This is the things that I need you for. And you've just failed me at the last minute. My nephew knows everything about technology.
This is brilliant.
Okay, so if anyone has any questions.
We need Jack.
We need Jack, yeah. Jack, if you could just fly here from England, that would be great. And if you have any questions, and then can you do season 5? See, Michelle, you've said let me in, and it doesn't ask me for things. So Michelle, in a minute, I'm gonna go and bring you on, and then Richard will go and bring Miranda on. If you guys can hear me, hopefully that will work. Michelle Peters.
I just feel like I feel like I'm having a little FaceTime with you, but you're having a FaceTime with about 4,000 people and me, because I can't see any messages. It's a really weird conversation we're having.
Okay, so Richard,
where you're being really rude.
Let's chat as if we were just on the phone.
Mm.
You know what I mean? What would we say?
Yeah.
I say nice beard.
Oh yeah, my beard. Well,
Yeah.
the beard bit is gone largely. It was much
That's
thicker.
it.
Now it's been taken
Now
down
it's
to
done.
sort of handlebar moustache.
Yeah, that spread out, didn't it?
It's strange. I feel a bit like Wyatt Earp or like Doc Holliday or something.
We've been asked how was it to work with the amazing makeup team. That's a question from one of our makeup team, Michelle Peterson. I mean, it was all right?
Apart from Michelle Peterson,
they were nice.
Weirdly, but they were all great. Apart from Michelle Peterson.
Yeah. How was it to work with you? Yeah,
very
they
cool.
were all right.
Very,
They kind of poked
very
us
nice,
a lot. Yeah.
Nice people.
Hit us in the eye. What happened to the bush shaped like the turtle in the Spelman Cemetery? Oh, that was a big hedge cutout that Miranda used to like to have a chat to, and I used to video on her. Any more projects we'll be seeing either of us in? I've been working on something for about 5 months, but I'm not allowed to tell anyone.
I've been working on something for also about 5 months, and I'm not really allowed to tell anybody either. But I'm doing. I can say what I'm doing.
Okay, yeah, do that.
Doing Fantastic Beasts, the new Fantastic Beasts film.
But
I can't say anything.
You can't say anymore.
It's great. That's hence this.
Okay.
This arrangement.
Hence wildness.
Yeah.
I could say that I'm writing. That's all I can do. But the good thing about that is I get to do it from home.
That is cool.
Yeah, so I don't have to go out and yeah. Let me find, Richard, any more questions for you, because I want to get someone else on. Say hello, please. Lucy, your Lucy, your host. So if you leave, the live will end. For what it's worth, Richard and Michelle and Miranda and everybody, I really worked hard to do this. I really worked hard to try and
we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here without you. You've basically done all the research and development and just sent out the invites. We just sort of stumbled in. And I haven't even stumbled in successfully because I still can only partly see this.
Yeah. Someone says, marry me. I don't know if that's to you or me, but we could both say yes.
We could have the 3-way marriage.
Yeah, that always works. Oh, Richard, how was it being a severed head?
Yeah, that was weird, wasn't it? It was quite fun, actually. I enjoyed it. Obviously, never had to do that before, so it was quite cool.
We didn't do a courtroom drama, did we?
No, we didn't, no.
But were you quite uncomfortable in that?
Yeah, I was uncomfortable. Yeah. Luckily, I'm quite supple. So it's a good job, really, because it was an impossible. The position was quite impossible. Actually, it's like I had to have an ET neck because. Oh,
you did. I remember.
I had to sort of thrust my neck up and hold it up, and then also trained by the shelf.
Yeah.
So it was like, yeah, it was quite weird. I really had to.
Yeah.
I was spending a lot of time like thrusting my neck unnaturally. But
yeah. And someone says, are we both in England? I'm not. I'm in LA. Where are you? You're in England. Yeah, yeah. And will you guys be in touch? Yeah. Will you guys be in touch with the crew even though the show is over? I mean, I know I am.
yeah,
You?
of course. I've got some great friends in that crew. Made some really good friends on the show. Yeah, real family.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tough not going back.
Even Michelle Peterson, I miss a bit.
Even Michelle Peterson, yeah.
I mean, you know, who knew that was going to happen, right, Michelle?
I know, right?
Okay, so apparently I can't go because then it will end unless you want to start one.
I'll drop out.
Why don't you start one and bring Miranda in?
I don't know how to do that.
Having to chat. Okay. Oh, all right. I'm so sorry.
That's not what I meant to do about that.
You have to create room. I did all it says here. You have to create room, and I know, but I just couldn't. I went to find all the instructions. I've got them on my iPhotos. I was reading them just before, and there was no thing that guided me to it. I'll try again another day. I'm sorry, Rich. I'm sorry, everyone.
You can invite like Michelle or Miranda. I'll try and start another video in which I could invite Michelle or Miranda. That's how this is going to play out. All
right. Oh, I'm so gutted. I was so excited to have the four of us. We'll have to. The problem is with Instagram, you can't figure it out live because then you're live figuring it out.
Yeah, right.
You know, I like to look cool all the time.
Okay, I'm going to drop out now.
All
Good
right.
work,
I love you, Rich. I love you.
You too. Bye.
Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm just going to go get Miranda. Oh, God. Miranda, I'm sending you a request. Hi. Oh my God, wait, I think that was Michelle Gomez. I love you and miss you.
Yeah, we both tried to join. She's sending messages. We both tried to join, but it denies you. So
yeah, I'm so sorry.
It's not true that we can have 4 on here.
Do you know what I think we should do another time? I think we should ask you guys tons of questions.
Yeah.
Write down a ton of them. Do a Zoom with all 4 of us. I know how to do a Zoom. I've got a great filter on a Zoom. I look great on a Zoom. And then record it, if I remember to press record at the end, and post that. We'll do that.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
We love you, Michelle Gomez, official. And I'm so sorry. And Michelle did have to go fairly soon anyway to be with her son. So I'm so sorry.
Do you want me to pop off and let Michelle come on with you, and then I'll come on after?
If she's still around, great. Let me try her then. You go and I'll try Michelle.
Okay.
You can hear me, Michelle. Okay. I'm trying.
All right.
Oh, guys, here we go. The great thing about all of this was it hard to put on an English accent. I'll be honest, I'm still working on it. Okay, Michelle, if you can hear us, I think she might have gone. Yes, Miranda is beautiful. Remember, anything goes, it does not hurt their face. She's so beautiful. Bless you. You were all right, Lucy dear. Thank you all. I think maybe Michelle might have gone. Did anybody see a message saying that she'd said bye or anything? Well, I know she has to go in like 5 minutes anyway. So we'll do that little Zoom thing and you can give us tons of questions. We've had Johan Griffith and Nicole Kidman. Who's next? When did Johan do it? I haven't seen Johan for ages. Oh, thanks, Iris. Okay, well, I can't wait for Michelle because I think she's not hearing me. So I'm going to go back to you, Miranda. Miranda. Here we go. Miranda Otto. please come back and save me. Yeah, Michelle is doing his tea. This is the sweetest thing ever. I love, Miranda, I love how nice and supportive our fans are on here, because honestly, I was just like, I'm going to get so much abuse for being so
good. God, abuse us, we're trying. We said we were technologically challenged.
We really are. Hey, so people are saying Richard just started a live too.
Yeah.
I wonder if he
so maybe he's gonna do a live with Michelle, or maybe he's just live by himself.
Maybe he doesn't know he's live. Oh my God, he could be sitting there thinking, I know what.
Don't go to the bathroom.
No, don't go to the bathroom. He'll probably be thinking, oh, well, I'm going to sit down with a lovely cup of cocoa and Scooby-Doo, and all his cool image will have gone. We know him.
Hey, Lucy, have you brought yourself to watch the last episode yet?
I haven't. Me
neither. I can't do it.
No, we haven't watched. I struggle to watch just because I just don't love watching. It's the thing I've done for my whole career is I don't love watching myself. So I haven't really watched, but I have watched some this season. But that last episode I think would be hard to watch.
I watched the first 6, but I haven't watched the last 2.
Right. Yeah. So we've got to
How does it end?
I just don't know.
What happens?
I just don't know what happens, but I can't wait to see. We'll be in it. I remember doing those scenes though. They were hard to do.
They were hard days. They were very hard days.
Especially that, just in case someone hasn't seen it, I just remember doing those scenes at the end and Kiernan not being in those scenes. And it doesn't end too well. Yep. And it felt very weird that we were all there in the scene and she wasn't. Yeah. Your faces are heartbreaking. I know. We're so rude. We are rude. That's the thing most people say about us, Miranda.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rude.
Very rude.
Do we have hopes for a renewal? You know, it's one of those things, is for me anyways, actors, you know, doing 4 seasons or 4 parts of Sabrina felt like a really long job anyway. We felt lucky just to do 4, right? To do that many. And so it's not about having hopes. I just think that this far on, we're all doing other things, and some of us are in contracts with other things, which means that might be difficult. So Richard is trying to invite Michelle to his live. I'm so sorry, Richard. I think she's making her tea. Oh, I don't know, but I might really love to see Richard.
We should just set up our own TV station, Lucy, because we're obviously so good at this.
Thank you.
And mount our own show.
I remember when I was filming the Sabrina prank. Yeah. They arrived at my house with a big camera, a monitor, this huge light here, and another camera that was like on an iPhone and set up on a tripod. And I was like, this is the most complicated thing I've ever seen. Someone says, are you guys on new projects? Miranda, what are you? I know you're doing a couple of things.
I did a project here in Australia called The Unusual Suspects, which I think will come out maybe halfway through this year.
Right.
So I've done that, and now I'm thinking about doing this other thing. Pardon?
What will it come out on?
I really don't know what it'll come out. It's for a television station in Australia called SBS, which is a multicultural station. It's a really great station. And I don't know what streaming they'll sell it to. I'm sure they've sold it to someone, but I don't know as yet who that is.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
And I had said to Richard that I'm writing on a show but I'm not allowed to say anything more about it. But I've been doing that for about the last 5 months. So at least I can do it from home.
Good timing.
When I asked about where's Michelle, bless you, because you obviously haven't been here for the chaos that was the first.
We tried to get Michelle. Maybe we can try again after this.
She was there, but she did have to leave. Lucy, can you do an Australian accent? I don't know. Is this one that I'm doing?
Not quite.
Yes. what it was good. Look at my Kim.
Look at my, Kimmy, look at my.
Kath, Kim, what?
Oh, look at Gracie.
Oh, look, everyone's there. They came just to see you. She doesn't have a can today.
Oh, she's in my camera.
She doesn't have her.
In for a second. There you are.
Can you see me now?
Yeah.
Something about an English accent on Chaos. Wait, hang on. Oh, hi Miranda. How did you find doing your English accent on Chaos?
I would say my accent was a bit of a hodgepodge. It sort of started out a bit more like East Coast American, and then it ended up going a bit more English. I think it was just sort of part of the character, and
It was great. It was kind
so it sort of wasn't something I really thought about a huge amount.
Yeah, it was a bit like I love the comedy Frasier, and I always thought of it a bit like Niles and Frasier. It was almost kind of quite a posh.
Yeah,
that's another accent.
Posh thing, definitely.
Yeah.
Hildy.
I was really Hilda. Yeah. I once pitched an episode that Hilda and Zelda swapped bodies, like a kind of Freaky Friday, and so I'd spend the whole episode being Zelda and you'd spend it being Hilda, which I thought would have been good, right?
That would have been fun.
Yeah.
That would have been fun. Well, you did get to swap bodies with Richard, so that was cool.
I did. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen, is Richard play Hilda. Yeah. Tell Michelle and Richard they can request to join. We've tried, guys.
They did. And I tried it when you were on with Richard, and it says your request has been denied.
Yeah.
So, and I have the latest app. I downloaded it.
I downloaded it this morning.
Updates.
Yeah. Did you enjoy Miranda working on the silence?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. That was fun. You know, with well, that was Ken, and that's where we first met, actually.
Oh,
it was fun. We're over in Toronto. It was freezing cold. Stanley was a lot of fun. He's a really fun person to work with. Yeah, we had a good time.
That's nice.
Really nice. Then when I got to work with Ken again, so that was lovely.
Oh, it says here you guys should do a podcast in character. How would that go? I feel like I'd be dead on all of them. I feel like I'd be killed.
I think it'd be amazing if we ever got it to actually record.
I did think once about doing a Sabrina podcast. I thought it'd be quite good. Maybe we should do that, Miranda.
We were going to film all those things on the set too. Remember, we were going to film like a cooking show, and that would be a lot.
Guys, we had so many great plans for you that
that's the thing.
You'd have loved seeing it, and we just never did it.
When people ask about the show coming back, it's just like, how would they build the house again and all those sets again? Like, like the fact that they were, you know, taken down and destroyed and everything, that didn't leave me with any hope for it coming back, unless they jettisoned us to a different world.
Right, 100%. Like in my apartment.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't have to leave. Yeah. Someone wants you to do an impression of Hilda and me of Zelda. I think I've done my one of Zelda.
No, I don't think I can. I'm not going to live up to Richard's one. I'd have to study a bit harder for that.
That was so funny. Right, let me look at other questions. I'm so sorry if I don't understand the question. Make a YouTube channel. Oh my God, then that's just another app that I'll mess up.
How did I find smoking? I'm not a smoker myself, but I have to say they were like herbal cigarettes. I actually quite enjoyed it. It's terrible.
I remember.
I quite look forward to it.
Right? And do you remember that scene when Hilda, as a little ad lib at the end of the scene, I went in and smoked some of your cigarette? Oh, that was really nice.
You wouldn't be allowed to do that anymore.
Wouldn't I? Why?
Corona.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I forgot about the coronavirus.
You can't share a cigarette anymore.
Oh, my God, yeah, of course. Gosh, isn't that weird to think? How did it felt to film Sabrina's death and funeral? I mean, it was, the death was the hardest day for me because
yes,
it was a very long day. Did we do it in 2 days?
2 days.
Richard says, who was the funniest cast member? Oh, Richard, that's funny in itself. Probably Miranda. So another answer to that. But I remember the day we filmed the death, that it took a long time. We were there till like 3 or 4 in the morning, and we had done a lot of coverage. So we'd done, you know, wide shots, we'd done mid shots, we'd done shots over here. By the time it turned around on you to do your coverage, your close-up stuff, and me, it's one of those things as an actor where you've got to kind of perform in all the shots, but be the best you can be in your close-up shot. And by the time it got to me, I was like, God, I gotta get this on. And then suddenly, once I started crying in the scene, I couldn't stop. And I was just like blubbing. And I was like, I'm not a method actor at all. I was just like blubbing.
People were kind of crying all day. It was really like, for the 2 days, people were just crying on and off.
Yeah.
For strange reasons, like for like, oh my God, there's no milk left for the tea, and people are crying.
Yeah.
Crying for nothing.
Yeah. It really was a strange.
But it's a very technical scene too, because of the whole thing of the void and people coming through the void. So it was actually, there was so many people in it to cover, and so much action to cover. It was a really tough scene to do. So it wasn't just an emotional scene. It was actually like.
It says here, do you think if season 5 had happened that Zelda would have ever been able to accept Sabrina had gone, or would she have tried everything to bring her back?
Well, I can tell you that we actually shot a scene which would have brought us back into a season 5, where I call up the voodoo priest, and I summon him with voodoo.
The person that Mambo Marie ended up being.
Yes.
Right? Yes.
So I call him up and I make like a deal with him that I want to bring her back at whatever cost.
Yeah.
So
and
that would have
sort of air that.
And who knows how deep and dark that would have been, but that was certainly where it was going to go in the.
It's a shame because the actor playing that guy was so good.
He was so good. He was so lovely.
Yeah. Oh, he was amazing.
Yeah.
And we also have a scene that we filmed where you saw Hilda and Zelda looking at the statue of Sabrina.
Yes.
But then as we left, you saw the statue of Hecate, the eyes light up. And
is that in there or not in there?
No, because that was meant to be a story for the next season of like, what's happening with Hecate? And, you know, like, does she have a part in this and everything else?
Is there still a scene with us at the statue near Hecate talking? Apparently
so, yes.
Right, but not the flashing eyes of Hecate or the wrath of Hecate.
Yeah. I hope Zelda is nicer than she is in the show. I don't know. I don't know.
What do you mean? Zelda's adorable. She's just like so sweet and like cuddly. And
my favorite Zelda bits are when you were sick and you were like, Hildy, two sugars in the tea.
Remember we shot that whole scene of me being sick in the bed and you wanting to go to the carnival with Dr. C.
Yeah.
And that never ended up. There's so many things that we shot for the show that never ended up in the show because we always shot a lot.
We shot a lot. I would say maybe 15 minutes per episode. Probably couldn't quite make it, right?
Yeah.
I wonder what would be fun to see all those scenes that never made it. That would be quite fun.
Yeah.
How long did it take to build the house? I don't know. Like that. I will tell you a very embarrassing story. the first day, Miranda, that you and I filmed at the house, I didn't know that it had been built specially for Sabrina. I also, obviously, after 20 odd years of the business, don't understand the concept of sets still. Because I got there and I was like, wow, this is a fabulous house. Like, I wonder whose house this is. So we went into it. And as you know, it's all empty in there. It's just wooden floors and wooden beams.
Just like plywood. And
yeah. And I went in and I thought to myself, wow, God, this is fortuitous, because they're obviously like redecorating here at the moment, so it's good for us to use it now.
It was really small on the inside. Like, it looks like such a big, imposing house from the outside, but inside there really wasn't much room for, you know, you could only have a certain amount of people in it at a time.
No, and it leaked when it rained. That was fun.
Yeah, but it really wasn't very big in there.
Someone was asking if we'd seen Abby's new show. I haven't yet, but
no, I want to see that. I'm so excited for Abby. She's so talented,
so good, and such a like bright piece of light that comes into our set each day. Someone's adopting a black cat next month and naming her Miranda.
Oh,
that's cool.
Cute.
That's cool.
I love black cats.
Did you all get to hold the baby who played Adam? Yes. Michelle's, Madam Satan's baby, Lilith's baby.
I don't think I did get to hold Adam.
Oh, Miranda.
Because you delivered Adam, and then you had more scenes with Michelle with Adam. Well, I didn't.
No. I do get a bit like a baby stealer when there are babies on set, don't I? I am a bit like, well, where am I being with the baby? Why aren't I holding the baby? Should I give birth to the baby? I think originally you were meant to be at the business end of the birth, and I was meant to be in the head. That we swapped that, didn't we?
Yeah, we swapped that. I thought you'd like holding the baby.
See, poor Michelle, she did such an amazing job that day, because it was exhausting.
Yeah,
all of us
incredible.
And she just had to lie there with like her legs akimbo, blood running down the legs, and I was like, oh, I don't know now if the baby was worth it, but however.
I just remember the day we did the Nether Realm scene when we went back in time and we had baby Sabrina. How you were like, I think I should be holding her, and they're like, no, Zelda has to hold you. Like, but no, I think it really would be. I think it would be Hilda. Hilda would be holding her.
Yeah, isn't the Hilda the loving one? Do you know what I mean? Someone's mom is currently watching the first season. Is up to the Batty Bat episode. That was fun.
Aww.
Batty Bat.
Yeah, Batty Bat was good.
Yeah, I loved that.
Should I let Richard back on? I feel like I'm hogging all this time.
Is Richard
I wonder if he's still out there.
I'm so sorry that I can't go off. I feel like I want other people to speak. Richard, are you still here? Send us a message via pigeon.
I think he was going live and trying to contact.
Then I think he came on because he was asking us who the funniest cast member was. We should have said him, and then he just stayed on. Have you seen Michelle's Flight Attendant? I haven't seen that yet either.
No, because I don't have HBO Max here. I don't know how to get it in Australia. It's not on any of the platforms that I've got, so I'm not sure how I can get it.
For me, when it comes out on Amazon Prime, I buy the season on Amazon Prime. So that's what I do. Apparently we need to now reenact the scene where Zelda kills Hilda. No, I like being alive. If I'm honest, speak a bit of Portuguese, Miranda. You've been specifically asked. Speak.
I only know cachaça, and obrigada.
Obrigada or obrigada.
And bom dia, tudo bem, tudo bom. That's all I really know.
Do you know what they mean?
Melhor.
He was
I know what they mean,
yeah. No. Remember the scene in season 3 when Zelda was about to die and she saw the future. Sabrina was alive, and I'm so confused. And we do get that. We've been asked that.
Yeah, I agree. That's really confusing. We were bothered by that. But it's like those things, they never really know where the story is absolutely going to go. So you do something and head down a path. and then
and again,
suddenly another story comes in and you can't contradict what you did.
It is, and we didn't know that we were not coming back. So again, there was plans to come back, and that might have been true. And that's only because that's no one's fault. That's just a pandemic thing. You know what I mean? By the time it went on and on, it was just a pandemic thing, and it's how it goes, you know. Someone said, tell us about the animals on set.
Oh, tell about the dog that day that was with Richard. That was so funny.
God. What kind of dog was he? Who is Blackwood's? When Faustus was the dictator, that episode.
Was it called Cerberus the dog? Was that what it was called?
Can't remember.
Oh no, that's Dr. Caesar.
Yeah.
No.
And the dog wasn't a trained dog. It was just a dog from a farm that we would work on, and he was so great. But unfortunately, it was written into the scene that I give him a bone halfway through. So of course, the poor dog, when the bone had to go to reset for the scene, when we're in the beginning of the scene, all that poor dog can think about is, where's that bone? Where's that bloody bone? That woman, she had it. She's got it. So then he could only focus on the bone. And I was like, the poor guy.
It was meant to look kind of aggressive. Like they'd chosen a dog that was meant to look intimidating. And
I know.
Meant to be sort of standing there and looking sort of aggressively at everyone. But like about 10 seconds into every scene, he'd just like sit down and go to sleep, or, you know, lick himself or something.
Right. And I think, but I suggested Gracie would be good for that role. Oh God. Well, I mean, I feel bad that I can't let do you guys use your own pets? No, we didn't use our own pets. Animals that we used were belonging to other people. In the show that I'm writing at the moment, we have a dog. My character has a dog, and I will be using Gracie. I will use Gracie because I know that I won't get her to do anything. Not that other people, I'm not accusing anybody. I'm just saying I won't get her to do anything she doesn't want to do. And there we go, the end. So she'll be my dog in the show. So I think that'll be quite cute. And by the way, she's so disobedient. So I don't know how that's gonna go. What was it like recording you coming out of the grave after your sister buried you? I wasn't there. That was not my hand coming up out the grave. So I actually wasn't there for that scene, which I'd have loved to be, because you, Miss Otto, were amazing in that scene. Amazing.
Oh, thank you. She only, the woman who did it was only in at the very end for that very last bit.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I came in for the very next scene where I'm covered in the mud. Yeah,
that's right.
And that was wasp season.
That's right. No, the worst wasp day was the carnival, the big carnival scene, the end of season 3.
Yeah, I'll be honest, guys. I am stupidly petrified of wasps. I mean, it's embarrassing and annoying for people who are around me. I don't know. Even just the thought of it now, just the idea of a photo on the screen. Anyway, if one came near me in a scene, and you know how those little buggers are like, really, they're just slow, and then you just hear them buzz here, and I reacted completely organically, but I would hit people in a scene to try and get the wasp away, and we'd have to stop the scene. So that was fun. Yeah. Miranda, are you working on anything after the Unusual Suspects?
I've been asked to do something else, and I've got to decide in the next few days if I'm going to do it.
Okay.
So I'll let you know when I decide.
All right. I hope so. Yeah. Lucy, Miranda, is it hard to keep your emotions under control while acting?
Sometimes, but not so much, I would say, for me. No. Like we do everything a lot of times and stuff, so
yeah. I struggle a bit with not laughing. I mean, I just, there are just things that I find funny, and and I don't know how to not in the scene. I'm not very professional in that way, to be honest. However, there you go. I did pretty well on Sabrina, didn't I?
You did very well.
Anything else? I do feel bad that I can't go off and bring everyone else on. What was your reaction to Vinny? Oh my God, being an alive dog. We loved Vinny.
Oh yeah. Oh, Vinny.
Oh.
Vinny's so beautiful.
I got a video that I filmed professionally while we were in the scene, and of Vinny coming into you and you picking him up. Oh my God.
Oh,
beautiful.
So delicious. We had two Vinnies actually. We had an initial Vinny that Sky brought into me one day, and then that Vinny was a little too timid in the end when they were working with her, getting her ready for set. Yeah. She didn't seem like she was going to go as well, so it ended up being her sister. Who was
very like fearless. Yeah, we didn't.
Yeah, who was sort of more up for being around a lot of people. Yeah. So that was nice. Dog. So there's actually two Vinnies.
Yeah. The other dog was just so. Oh, they were all just so sweet. Oh my God. I almost would cry in a scene. What was it like filming the bits turning into a spider? Oh, that's me. Yeah, that was all fun. I mean, every time I do things like that, there was, you know, the day itself in full spider where I only had one eye, this eye with a hole through it, and this eye was covered, and this is my eye, can't really see through. So I did have to have somebody walk around with me all day so that I knew where I was going, and I couldn't see anyone I was acting with, so I couldn't hear very well because my ears were covered with the thing. So I had to kind of guess when to do my lines.
I would hate that. I don't know how you did it. I hate that thing of like sensory deprivation when you're working.
To some degree, I had moments, and it was very itchy underneath. And to some degree, I had moments of like, I'm gonna get it off my face, and I had to say, hey, I'm not doing a courtroom drama. I always said that, didn't I? I was like, I could be doing something where I had to just do reams of legal dialogue that I don't understand.
Yeah,
and I'm not. I'm this age, and I'm doing this really, really fun job. So
yeah, exactly.
I got out. Miranda, do you ship Madam Spellman?
Yes, I ship Madam Spellman. I did say to Michelle one day at the read through, I said, Michelle, we're endgame on this show. And I actually thought that we would be endgame on the show at some stage, and then it didn't happen. I always felt like with the relationship that if they got together too early in the season, that, I don't know, once relationships happen and they settle on screen, they lose drama, and so they become less interesting. So you have to keep kind of inventing conflicts. So my concern was that it shouldn't happen too early, because then we'd kind of have nowhere to go.
Right.
But I thought there would be another season, and I thought, oh, it'll eventually happen. We'll get there eventually, and that will be good. It'll be an end thing. But then it didn't happen.
You and Michelle should do a live. That's what I wanted to duck off and get Michelle on with you guys. So I'm sorry.
You can't get off, and I think Michelle's gone. But like, I really like the four of us talking about. I'd really love the four of us to get together and chat about stuff. So I think the Zoom thing.
Right. The Zoom thing, guys, we'll put out a post where we say, give us your questions and we'll answer.
But then what do? We post it to IGTV.
That's something I do know how to do.
Okay, cool. I don't. But I'm sure I can work it out.
No, it's okay. I'm happy to do that. So that's fine. And just looking at any other questions. I feel like I've missed some. One person did ask if the animals in the show were up for adoption. No, I'm afraid not. They do belong to people. They are people's pets.
Yeah, some people they belong to, and then some of them were adopted by crew members at the end of the show and stuff as well. People fell in love with the Salems and stuff. So
yeah. Oh, they were just, well, you know, I love animals, but they were just beautiful, and I loved them.
I was always excited when the cats were in. Like, I could always go to play with them.
100%, yeah. Just looking at questions. Madam Spellman, podcast for the win. That would be good.
Someone said cancelled due to COVID. Well, I think that was a factor in it, because
it was a factor. Yeah.
It's hard when you've got an existing show to work out how you're going to redo that exact same show with COVID conditions, where it's probably easier to start a new show and write it in such a way that you're making it a bit more COVID friendly to the way that you have to shoot stuff.
Yeah.
I think just in that moment, it was probably just all too hard to work out how they could get it all back together.
Yeah, 100%. Someone's just asked me, Aunt Zelda or Dr. C? I mean, I can't answer that when she's here.
No.
I mean, she'll find some way to kill me with her deathly stare.
Definitely.
But, you know, Dr. C for the win.
I wish I had my hammer.
Oh, I wish you did. Yeah. Should I put gloss on, guys? Will this help anything at all?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
There you go.
Thank you so much. Okay. Well, I feel like at least there were two of us.
Yeah,
at least Richard got to come on for a minute.
Some requests to me along the way, but I wasn't sure what I was meant to do.
You know, yeah. Whoop! Got my phone again. I didn't have a cup of coins. Yes, darling. Oh, she wanted something. What? What happened here? Oh,
Wait.
She understood what would you meant. So, any other question I'm seeing? Can you do the Zelda accent? Hildy. Where is she? I have no idea what that was.
I can't even remember it anymore. I find it hard to do. I'm sure if I thought about it long enough, I'd be able to do it. But yeah,
I know.
it's weird.
I know. Are you going to do any online conventions? There's nothing planned anyway for me.
Nothing planned. I mean, we did do that one, and I'd sort of be up for doing that again now. For a while, it was too much to take on to do another one, and all the videos and things that I sent. It took me so long to finish all of that. I'm really sorry, but I just found it hard to find a space in the house to do it and to get the time and think about what I was going to say. And it was actually, harder than I thought it would be. So, but now I could do it again now that I've kind of cleared the decks.
And someone said, what's your favorite scene to do with Mambo Marie?
That's hard because there are a lot of good scenes, but I really love the first scene where we met, because I just thought Sky was so impressive in that scene. Like, she just brought so much sensuality to the scene. I really liked that. I mean, but the goodbye scene I haven't actually seen, so I don't know what that one's like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that would be good to see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do another live soon. Well, I don't know. I mean, I need to lie down after this one. I'll be honest with you.
I feel like I should get on live with Michelle and live with Richard sometime, but we should do a four-way Zoom thing. It should be great. I'd love to.
We'll do the four-way Zoom. You do lives with those two. I'm going to watch, and I'm going to ask a ton of questions.
Okay.
On here. This is in my day when I used the typewriter. It's like Murder, She Wrote. Bring. Miranda, do a live with Sky. So you got a lot of lives coming up, miss.
Yeah, I could do a live with Sky, but she's shooting something, isn't she? I think she's. Yeah. It looks like she's in Canada to do a show or something. She's somewhere to do a show.
Well, that's always nice to.
That's great. I'm so glad.
We love being there, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We did. I really miss it. I really miss Canada.
There's a lot that I miss just about my life there. It was just very nice. There was a hybrid of America and England there as well. Yeah,
I loved where we lived, and just working with everybody and just walking around, and it's just such a pretty place, Vancouver. I think I
Yeah.
sort of appreciate it more after leaving, strangely.
You do when you're in it, aren't they?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're just there.
yeah. Oh, someone said, thank you for doing this. It's our pleasure, despite my blood pressure.
Yeah.
Miranda, please come to Poland. Go to Poland.
I'd love to.
Now.
My whole thing when we finished this season in February, I thought, well, I was thinking the whole time we're doing it, it's like, I can't wait to finish and then I'll just travel. As soon as my daughters finish school, or at least for spring break, we'll go somewhere. And then during the summer, I just want to travel. I want to go so many places because I really love traveling.
At the moment, just a lunch.
We haven't been able to travel at all.
No. A lunch, a dinner. I used to have so many games nights here. I even had meditation nights. And I'm like, God, I'm quite a loner, actually. So I didn't realize I would miss company quite so much. But I have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, did you record Chaos in the US or UK? In Canada. Did it in Canada.
We did in Canada, in Vancouver.
Hey, you flames. I'm going to take that as a compliment. Kiss it to Brazil. We love our fans in Brazil. Miranda, come to Knoll.
To where?
That's my nephew. Jack. It's been cheeky. Jack, you know everyone would love Knoll. You know they would. Actually, Knoll's a really pretty village and it has a lovely pub.
Oh, okay.
Pub with a fire, some scampi fries, and a pint of beer. I like to classy up my pint of beer with some blackcurrant in it.
Oh, that is classy.
Pint of lager and black.
Very classy.
And some scampi fries. Cheap date. Nice fire. Oh, lovely. Well,
how are we related to Ambrose? That's so complicated. I never totally understood that.
Weren't we his aunts?
Yeah, but how?
How?
Yeah.
Should we make it up now? Because my brother-in-law.
What brother? You mean Edward?
Yeah. He died when we were like, only 193.
He must be like a second nephew or something, like maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe our parents had a brother, one of them had a brother or sister, and they. Our cousin's child.
No. We never minded.
No.
I assume a third sister.
We just took him in.
Adopted.
He's so sweet.
Yeah. Adoption. Someone said a third sister. From where? That's a good question. There must be 4 Salmon siblings. Yeah, probably. Miranda, come to our pre-2. No.
There's a lot of birthdays out there, so happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Yeah. What day is it? Monday. It's Tuesday with you though. Now, so
it is.
Here's another thing that's just going to seal my fate in not being too bright. I get really confused with the Australian time. Miranda said
we're a day ahead, but 5 hours behind Los Angeles.
Right. So basically, I take the time that it is now, which is nearly 4. I minus 5, right? Like
yes.
4 p.m. So really 11 a.m. But it's 11 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah. You minus 5, but you the next day.
Why don't then we just say that it's Monday with you?
Because it's got to be Tuesday somewhere out there.
Yeah, that's true. All right. I'm terrible. I never get it right. Miranda was always the smart one, guys, even if you thought it was Hilda or me. How come Hilda and Ambrose is British? Good question. Because, Hilda spent so long there that she forgot her original accent.
But then Blackwood's English too. We had, we had strong ties to the old country.
Yeah, there you go.
Strong
So Black, yeah, there was quite a few Brits, weren't there? Well, and Michelle, although she did American.
Plus, I also feel in this day and age now, actually, that those things don't really matter anymore. Like, I feel that way about casting too. Like, we should be getting past the point of like thinking that everybody's accents and looks
100%
in some way. Like,
yeah.
Who cares?
I mean, I just feel like now we're moving into such a great time in the world and in our work where these are, when you were the same, when I first came to LA, and it was the same in England, there were things that mattered greatly that, if I'm really honest, I never thought they did. And I'm glad to see we're getting to a place where that seems to be more apt now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what you look like is like, can you do the role? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know, in my career, I've had people say you need to be thinner for that. Or I had one person say to me, it was a potential agent, and said, well, you either need to be really thin or circus fat. And I was like, I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with that. I'm just me. Take it or leave it.
Agent of the year.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I was like, I'm just going to back out. I'm just going to leave the room.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, join a circus.
Circus fat.
Okay, but you got your treat there. You're giving her a treat, but because I'm on the phone, tell them to shove it. Yeah. To be honest with you, without saying it like that, I just went, oh no, that's fine. I'm me. Someone will like it somewhere along the line. But I'm no longer changing to try and please a majority of people.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's not a great message for everybody, but thankfully now we're entering a time where so many people are on that same sense of, have that same sensibility, and I really love that. I love that there's just more acceptance everywhere.
Yeah, I think that's been something really interesting about streaming TV now. It's not so much about every show being liked by everybody, a show to be liked by everybody. It's much more about niche of everybody finding the kind of show that they like. So
yeah,
I think that's a good thing for casting as well. 100%. It doesn't have to be someone who everybody's going to identify with.
And it's real life. Like, I feel, I know when I certainly was in my 20s, but also my 30s, I felt such pressure to be something that I'm not. And I don't know, now I refuse to do that. But I think it took a lot of learning and getting older to have the courage to go, hey, this is just me, and you can like it or not, and I'll be fine with either. But I didn't think that in my 20s and 30s, and I went through a lot of, as you know, anorexia and bulimia and ridiculous things, because I thought the end result of those things would get me everything I wanted. I never realized that it would actually do the reverse.
Yeah.
So journey, but I'm glad I went through it. You know, there's no regrets from me, but you know, just how it is.
Yeah. I hope that's changing.
Yeah, I do. I hope, that I have no shame or guilt around any of those things, but I do know others do, and I think it's important for others to see that they're not on their own, really, because I thought that I thought that, oh God, I'm the only person going through this, and I'm the only person that can't get it. Do you know what I mean? I'm the only person that can't get slim, and I thought I don't know, was losing at something. And that's not a sob story. There's not one part of me I'm very glad for all that I've gone through, because it makes you what you are. Do you know what I mean? So there's no thing, but if anyone else is going through that, no, you're not alone, and you're all good, Yeah. Proud of you, the person who was saying she's recovering anorexic. Proud of you. It's not easy. And it doesn't go, you know what I mean? It's there. But however, you can, I used to think I shouldn't leave the house if I was like 120 pounds or more. in the bigness of my disease, I didn't think I should leave the house. Now I'm like, oh, you'll just, if you don't like me, then that's great. I'm really glad of this information really quickly. Do you know what I mean? Because now I don't know that I don't have to waste time with this person because you were about the external stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know where any of that came from, but anyway, back to fun things.
I'm actually going to have to jump off in a minute because my daughter's coming home and I have to take her to something.
No, of course. And I think don't they cut us off after?
I don't know. Maybe that's the update.
No, yeah, yes. Oh, we've got one update, guys. We can be on here.
Yeah, but we can't get people
struggling.
to join.
I love you, Miranda.
Love you too, Lucy.
Yeah,
nice to chat to you. Let's try and work out what we can do to get the four of us chatting on Zoom.
I would love that. I
would
love that. And we'll set some other time with the four of us, and then we'll ask you guys questions.
Send us questions and we'll correlate them.
Yeah, and then we'll put it online when we've figured out the World Wide Web.
I still don't understand why people said it would work with 4. And you looked it up and it said it would work.
I looked it up and it said, have you got the latest update? And I went to look to see what updates I had, and it didn't give me one for Instagram, so I presume I did. And this morning, literally 30 minutes before we came on the live, it said new update for Instagram. So I was like, great. So did that. Still can't find it. To be fair, I've probably done something wrong. This is the most likely.
No, probably not. Probably not.
Yeah. Anyway, well, so sorry, Michelle, not to see you, but Miranda, get it with Michelle.
Yeah, I'm going to contact Richard and Michelle and see if there's a time they can do.
I think that's great.
We'll do it one-on-one because that seems to be the only way to do it.
Yeah. Well, thank you everybody for joining us and sticking with us. We love you.
See you.
Yeah. Bye, love.
Bye.
I might be on here for another hour trying to work out how to turn it off.
Just don't go in the bathroom. Bye.
Bye. Bye all.
Bye.
No. Wait, always an X. Oh, N now.